Let's say you're the engineer that built this test fixture to test drone arms. Its purpose is to check that the drone arm LED and motor are functioning properly after assembly. You've spent hours designing and building it, and the last thing that you want is to worry about setting up a remote database and dashboard for logging the data. Let's see how we can use the Serial Python library to help. First, I'll hop into the Serial web portal and create a new process specifically for this fixture. I'll name it Auto Functional Test, and I'll define it as an API process. I'll choose which station ID and API key I want to use on the fixture, and I'll copy them from the example code into my Python editor. Now don't worry, I'll be deleting this API key before posting the video, and you should keep your API keys super secret too. Now that we're in my Python editor, I'll first copy in that station ID and API key. Next, in the main loop, I'll add a few lines of code to upload the data to Serial after the LED and motor tests have been completed. I'll start by creating a new process entry for the auto functional test process by copying the process ID from the Serial web portal, and I'll also specify the serial number. Awesome, now it's time to add the data to that process entry. I'll start with the LED functional test, logging pass for a successful result and fail otherwise. Next, I'll add the motor speed, measured in RPM, at each of the throttle levels that we tested. Since this is numerical data, I'll use add number. And if desired, I can also add spec limits and a unit of measurement. For completeness, I'll also upload a screenshot of the graph that we displayed on the UI of the test fixture, in case we ever want to review that or refer back to it later and see exactly what the operator saw. I'll also upload a CSV file with all the raw data from the RPM test. The raw data is a bit more verbose and probably not worth logging as specific parameters, but I want to keep that data around in case I need to refer back to it later. And lastly, to submit the data, all I need to do is run processEntry.submit. And we're done. That was so quick, wasn't it? With just a few lines of code in just a few minutes, we're capturing all of that data from the automated test fixture and uploading it to a database with powerful analytics and dashboards. If you're a test engineer and you've been in a situation like this, we'd love to hear from you. Feel free to reach out to us or leave a comment below.